What if I told you that just working hard might be the very thing keeping you financially stuck? It sounds insane, yet a small group of people have cracked a code to never need a job again. So, what exactly do they know that the rest of society doesn't? Let's look at a fictional example. A guy named Alex, who ground out 60 hours a week just to watch his bank account hit zero every single month. Yet 5 years later, he was entirely financially free. He stopped buying things that lost value and started pouring every spare dollar into cash-flowing assets. This simple shift from buying liabilities to owning systems is what most people fail to understand. Think about what school actually teaches us when it comes to making a living. We are told to study hard, memorize facts, and get consistently good grades. Then, we are supposed to go out and find a safe, secure corporate job. Finally, we are expected to work for 40 years until we can finally retire. But here is what nobody tells you. This traditional script is a beautifully designed trap. The wealthiest individuals on the planet choose an entirely different path for their lives. I realized early on that the traditional script was a complete dead end. They do the exact opposite of what society and schools have always taught us. For the vast majority of people, their income is directly tied to their time. This is called active income, which simply means you trade your hours for dollars. Think about a highly skilled doctor performing complex surgeries in a busy hospital. Or a hard-working waiter rushing between crowded tables during a frantic dinner service. Even a brilliant programmer typing thousands of lines of code late into the night. Or a weary taxi driver navigating endless city traffic to earn a daily wage. If any of them stop working, the money simply stops flowing into their bank accounts. If I don't drive my cab today, I don't get paid a single dime. Here is the painful truth most ignore. This is the classic time for money trap that keeps the working class perpetually stuck. Your time on Earth is strictly limited to exactly 24 hours a day. You can only work so much before physical exhaustion completely takes over your body. As long as you directly trade your time for money, you are trapped forever. The wealthy escape this by mastering passive income. But remember, building this is never quick, easy, or guaranteed. They build or buy sophisticated systems that make money while they are fast asleep. Imagine owning a rental property where reliable tenants pay you rent every single month. Or holding a portfolio of stocks that quietly pay out regular cash dividends, though markets can always decline. A software business can charge its users a recurring monthly fee on autopilot. A successful YouTube channel earns ad revenue long after the video is originally uploaded. Online courses can teach thousands of students worldwide, completely automatically, day and night. Royalties from a best-selling book keep generating checks for the author for decades. Affiliate marketing generates steady commissions while you are away on a tropical vacation. Licensing a brilliant idea means other companies pay you just to use your invention. Each of these income streams acts like a tiny, tireless employee working for you. They don't need sleep, they don't take vacations, and they never ask for raises. My money works 24/7, so I have the freedom to do whatever I want. The wealthy focus their entire lives on building these automated, wealth-generating machines. But what's the catch nobody mentions? While the poor work for money, the rich take calculated risks to build cash-flowing systems instead. Once your passive income fully covers your living expenses, you are truly financially free. This idea became famous through Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. However, accountants define assets and liabilities differently. Here, we're using Kiyosaki's simplified financial perspective. An asset is simply something that puts money directly into your pocket every month. A liability is something that constantly takes money out of your pocket over time. The middle class loves to buy liabilities, falsely believing that they are actually assets. A brand new luxury car loses thousands in value the moment you drive it. An expensive smartphone requires endless upgrades, expensive repairs, and draining monthly data plans. Credit card debt for designer clothes drains your wealth through massive compounding interest rates. Our fictional friend Alex did exactly this. He bought all the designer brands, but his bank account remained completely empty. The actual rich obsessively acquire real income-producing assets instead of flashy consumer goods. They invest in building a profitable business that serves thousands of happy customers. They buy exchange-traded funds to easily capture the growth of the entire global economy, fully accepting the inherent market risks. They purchase modest rental houses that completely pay for their own monthly mortgages. They accumulate dividend-paying stocks that reward them with cash just for holding the shares. By prioritizing assets over liabilities, their net worth automatically compounds year after year. Here is another massive secret nobody tells you. The real wealth generator isn't a high salary, it is a high concentration of assets. There's another massive secret hidden in plain sight: how the rich use debt. For normal people, debt is a heavy burden used to buy instant gratification. They eagerly go into debt just to buy a new phone or fancy clothes. This kind of bad debt slowly and painfully suffocates their entire financial future. But the wealthy use debt quite differently, treating it as a powerful financial lever. They might borrow money from a bank to buy a large, profitable apartment building. The monthly rent from the tenants easily pays off the bank loan entirely. They use borrowed money to expand a thriving business and multiply their overall returns. This is called good debt because it actively creates new streams of cash flow. But a crucial reminder: not all debt is helpful, and it can be dangerous. Using debt poorly without a solid plan creates a massive, life-ruining financial risk. Leverage is a powerful tool, but you have to know exactly how to swing it. So why do so many hardworking people never manage to escape this endless cycle? The answer is a silent, invisible trap known as lifestyle inflation. When a normal person gets a promotion, their monthly salary obviously goes up. But their daily living expenses immediately rise to match their brand new income. They upgrade their car, buy a bigger house, and their savings remain at zero. When the rich experience a sudden increase in their overall income, they act differently. They immediately pour that extra cash into acquiring even more income-producing assets. Their cash flow explodes upward, while their personal lifestyle stays perfectly in check. The rich deeply understand that money itself is never the ultimate end goal. The rich don't buy freedom with money. They buy assets that create money. The poor and the middle class spend their lives working hard for money. The rich use their intelligence to make money work tirelessly for them. For our fictional Alex, this fundamental shift in perspective changed absolutely everything, taking him from overworked to completely free. You can choose to trade your entire life for dollars, or you can take the difficult but rewarding path of building systems. True wealth isn't just about the numbers in a bank account. It's about waking up every single day knowing your time finally belongs to you and the people you love. So as you look closely at your own financial choices, what is one asset you plan to start building this year? Let me know down in the comments. If this video changed how you see money, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.